now. Yeah, you bad man, so sit down, rock back. Tell them I don't need no shot to defend my people. I'm wicked and evil. Take it slow, so that move in control. Ah. Oh, sugar, careful what you're doing. Careful how you're living, baby. This is not a movie. Live your life, but you could take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, girl, you will get excited. I know, girl. It's gonna be hard to fight it, baby. Girl, they'll try to pull you down, but I know you are strong. Yeah, you're a beautiful lady. You're a queen every day. Yeah, don't get caught in the making. Don't go looking for it. Yeah. Oh, I just want to see you shine. I'll show me your light. I'm coming. You gon' be alright. Baby, if you can come in, I mean, I don't pull it like I'm coming. Oh, if I can't stop and come in. Oh, you ready to rock and come in. Rock and come in. I mean, I don't pull it like I'm coming. Oh, if I can't stop and come in. Oh, you ready to rock and you are the king, girl, you are a queen. S-D-I-G, what you want me to? Want it for me time. Baby, put the rock and come in. I mean, I don't pull it like I'm coming. Oh, if I can't stop and come in. Oh, you ready to rock and come in. Rock and come in. I mean, I don't pull it like I'm coming. Oh, if I can't stop and come in. Oh, you ready to rock and come in. Take away, take away, baby, I've traveled through the stars and many moons to find you, baby. The sugar on your skin, the sweetest melanin, yeah. See when you step out into the light and your body looking right. No consolation in this life, never take a shine. I'll travel a million miles and look up on your smile, baby. Look up to the clouds right now. Say it to me, I will be around for the entire night. See, baby, while I'm close, I'll be here by your side. Doing things to me that I cannot deny. The way you're looking, girl, you are so certified. Just me back one time when you give me that cross line. Take my boat to the outside and anchor down by the bedside. Give me that cross line. Take my boat to the outside and anchor down by the bedside. Baby, I see you as a queen. I love that thing calling, yeah. I want to give it to ya. 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 I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya, darling. I want to give it to ya, sweet girl. I want to give it to ya. Where you wind it, turn me up. Like the boat in a overcome. Wind it so big and the bed to stop. Come give me some sweetness, darling. On the roll like a brand new clock. Pop your string like a overtop. With connection, raise the temperature. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Oh, they cause she getting on, cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on. Oh gosh, turn it on. Oh gosh, oh, they cause she getting on, cause she in a heat. She want to jump in the wall. Oh gosh, just hit the right spot. I want to give it to ya. 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 I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya, honey. I want to give it to ya, sweetheart. I want to give it to ya. I want you balance, then dip. I want you walk it up, stick. I want you balance, then dip. I want you walk it up, stick. Girl, I want to give it to ya. 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 I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya, darling. I want to give it to ya, sweet girl. That she know, it's so to wind up her body, oh. The only thing that she know that she know that she know that she know it's so to wind up her body. Oh. This girl says she never really done so, and she never hear a thing about the tango. The tango. This girl says she
Barbados, champion of champions, the #1 T20 Tapeball cricket tournament is back. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. Tournament starts from January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday at 7 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m., and Saturdays 6 p.m. at the Weymouth Recreational Grounds. The Guyanese champion of champions, Echoes All-Stars, are flying in for the competition. Will the champion cup go to Georgetown or will it stay in Bridgetown? It's nail-biting cricket action. Bars are fully stocked and food will be on sale all night. So bring the entire family and support your team in the champion of champions, T20 Tapeball Cricket, January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreational Ground. The #1 T20 Tapeball Cricket Tournament is back. Champion of champions. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreational Ground. Thanks to A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusions Boutique, Yes Car Rentals, Glass Esco, Automotive Art, Valvoline, Tower Trading, Mobile City, H&M Electronics, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive 8 Platinum Sales, Hits to 106.7 FM, Unique Plus, Capital Media HD 99.3, JW Auto, Body Bliss, Marshall Trading, Flow TV, the National Sports Council, Crosscap, BCA, Gold Graphics, M Hicks Studio, Pirates Inn, and Info Rentals.
So very good night. As we're here for the second game of this doubleheader, it's the Blazers up against the Youth and Experience. I can tell you Youth and Experience have won the toss and be elected defeated. The Youth and Experience and the Blazers, both teams coming into this one on 4 points each. So one of these teams will be looking to propel their points up in the standings. As we're about to get play underway. Youth and Experience, like I said, winning the toss and elected to field. It's like Savio Eastman, he's the man entrusted to open up the bowling for the Youth and Experience team. Just wait the openers for the Blazers. A fantastic crowd in attendance here tonight. We witness a bowl off as delivery #1 to be bowled by Savio Eastman, burns batsman forward. No run. So a good start there by Eastman. Looks like Griffith. And with him is Stewart, Michael Stewart. Got the non-strikers in. As Eastman passes the umpire about now. Full-length delivery, driven square. Should run pretty close up to the boundary. They're back for a second run. So the Blazers, they're off and running. Two runs off the bat of Jazz Griffith. They're to run through this Blazers team. As Eastman just making his way back to the bowler's mark. He said an impressive crowd here tonight. Everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. As Eastman bowls to Griffith, a full-length delivery. It's to be struck on the pad, but going down to the leg. It's the keeper, Zidane Yearwood, in attendance from behind the stumps. It's 2 for no loss, the Blazers being inserted to bat. Eastman, who said, looking to repeat those feats of last season. Just getting himself into a good rhythm. Another good delivery on the back foot is Griffith. Hitting this one up to extra cover. No run resulting, but this Blazers lineup captained by Diego Stewart. Tonight's game, he's got Jazz Griffith. Very much there, Michael Stewart, who's the non-striker. Miguel Cummins, Neymar Bolden, Ronaldo Holder, Romario Roach. As Eastman, a drive and a miss, cleanly taken there by Yearwood, the keeper. And completing the 11 for the Blazers. Say Ian Boyce, he's in. Joshua Morris, he's there as well. And Ronald Bourne, just making up the 11 for the Blazers team. Eastman trying to close out over number 1. A full-length delivery again, and Griffith is on the defensive. Play that one up to extra cover. So over number 1's come to end. Blazers being inserted to bat. They're 2 for no loss.
Why don't you come fit me, honey? Fire in your waist, baby. Why don't you come burn me, honey? Voulez-vous, 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 voulez-vous danser avec moi? Voulez-vous, voulez-vous, voulez-vous danser avec moi? Dansez, dansez, dansez with me, baby. Fini danser avec moi. Come take a little.
So Kobe Brown, he'll be the opening bowler for this youth and experienced team. The youth and experienced team led by Zion Braffett. Got the experienced Akeem Jordan. He's in. Jabari Yard. Jahidi Hines. He's going to make his first appearance tonight. Gerard Jilts. He's also got Mikael Austin. Nathan Clark. Revere Cottle. Savio Idan Herwood. And Kobe Brown. First delivery from Brown. And Mikael Stewart being able to score. 2 for no loss. 1.1 over is completed. It's Brown. Pass the umpire rather. This one's coming off the outside edge. Down to third man. It's 1. So the return goes up to the bowler. So taking the total up to 3. 3 for no loss. Stewart getting off the mark. It brings Jazz Griffith back into strike. Remember the first 6 overs of power play. Seeing the 2 fielders outside the ring. This is to be a long on and a long off. Station there just beyond the boundary rope, just in front of the sight screens. Fantastic crowd as Brown makes his way now past the umpire. Balls to Griffith, who's defending this one again. Back up to the bowler. So good start this by Kobe Brown. Brown, who's a man very much into the wickets this season. Youth and experience. Had a word with Captain Braffett tonight. He said they need to get a move on. Foolish delivery. Driven up to that man at Lawan. Just 1. Looking for a second. And second is on. A bit slow, man, that station at Lawan to get that ball back into the bowler. And good running. There you saw Stewart putting them under pressure. And a good response from Griffith. So yet another couple. So 2 more to the total. 5 for no loss. Course of over number 2 as Brown passes the umpire about now. A good delivery again off the outer edge. Goes down to Eastman at third man. 1 run resulting. So score moves up to 6. It's not a bad over at all by the lanky pacer Kobe Brown. He's trying to close out over number 2. A full delivery by on target, defended back to the bowler by Stewart. So 2 overs completed. The Blazers being inserted to bat. They're 6 for no loss.
Trees again. That thing there. I know you're rough and you're tough and you're rude, but that thing it. You feel you could handle it. That one day. They say no liquor, Mr. Wine, avoid the thing. You feel you could handle it. This long time now you're marking me. Long time you wanted. All night you're waiting to challenge me. Sometimes I love it. Time you handle it. If I lie, you sample it. Time to show me if you could manage it. That
It's Eastman. He's gonna be bowling the second over. Ball to Griffith. Griffith is punching that one back up to the bowler, who feeds on his follow through. No run resulting. So good start here by the youth and experience. Like you said, winning the toss, elected to take a first ball. So the average score here for the season is like 154. They would need to get past that 150 mark. A good delivery outside the off stump. And taken there by the keeper. So net another dot delivery. So the Blazers, they will want to capitalize on this power play. It seems to be some very tight bowling between the opening pair of Eastman and Kobe Brown. Brown, who's taken some 6 wickets prior to this innings. This time he's going for a maximum of full delivery from Eastman and Jazz Griffith. He's hit that one well over the long off reason for the first 6 of the night. Fantastic shot there from Griffith, bringing up a maximum. So 6 off the bat of Jazz Griffith takes his score up to 11, and the Blazers to 12 for no loss. The ball is back with Eastman. We're asking Pedro Aguirre to come back to the commentary booth as another full delivery driven to extra cover. No run resulting. Pedro Aguirre, your summons back to the commentary booth. It's Eastman, good comeback delivery. As balls to Jazz Griffith, and Griffith is hitting this one wide of the field out long off, and yet another boundary. 4 more runs to Jazz Griffith. Another full pitch delivery there from Eastman, and given the full treatment is Griffith. Eastman guilty of over pitching again, and getting the treatment. 16 for no loss. The Blazers. Jazz Griffith moving his tally up to 15. 15 or 14 deliveries. 1-6, 1-4. Mikael Stewart, just a spectator. He's won. Batted some 3 deliveries. Getting a full delivery. Driven up to a long off. 1 run. Akeem Jordan. So 1 more to the total as over number 3 comes in, and the Blazers being inserted about this. 17 for no loss.
Moto there, moto there. I know I live, got me shoot now. Sing the paper sign. Hey, I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman. Hey, I don't want no one woman. All I want is plenty woman. Give me plenty woman. You know I am young. Them on, I don't want one.
So it's Griffith again. He's on strike. 16 or 15 deliveries. Kobe Brown, he said some 6 wickets prior to this innings. He would want to pick up an early strike for his team. Full delivery from Brown. Beating Griffith outside the off stump. Nice take there by Zidane here with the keeper. Some good hands. Youth and experience will want to make early inroads. Another good delivery, defensively played up to extra cover. No run resulting. So Brown is doing some good work here. He said he's into his second over, conceded just 4 runs. He's picked up some 6 wickets prior to this innings. He would want to get another wicket here tonight. A full delivery seems to be a bit of a bottom part. A quick single on offer. It goes a direct hit. He could have been in trouble. Looks like young Jahidi Hines coming in there from point and having a shy at the non-strikers end. But Griffith, he got him pretty comfortable in the end. So 18 for no loss. 3.3 overs. Youth and experience. Winning the toss and elected to feed. That's Brown. Pass on power rudder. Another good delivery. Outside the off stump. And a good take yet again by Herwood. So that's the length. Just getting some bounce. The tall man got some very long arms. Young Kobe Brown. Ball in a good line, a good length. A delivery is beaten, the battle all ends up not cleanly taken there by keeper Yearwood on this occasion. But another good delivery there by Kobe Brown. Just has short in all kinds of trouble. Wasn't able to negotiate that delivery. Just beaten on the outside edge and through to the keeper. Like we said, wasn't cleanly taken, but no danger. That's Brown. This one's off the edge, and Savio Eastman at third man, just knocking it down. Griffith from the non-striker was hesitant to get up there. So over number 4 is completed. 18 for no loss. The Blazers being inserted to bat.
Spread your sweet on me, darling. Cause what you do, I'm a balling. What a feeling.
So 4 overs completed, 18 for no loss. Jazz Griffith is on 17. McCall Stewart, he's on 1. See a ball and change. Revere Cottle. He's going to pick Eastman over his no middle wicket. Tremaine about now a wide delivery. So he started with wide. So 2 more to the total. 20 for no loss. Griffith looks a dangerous player. 17 off 18. 1-6-1-4. Full length delivery. Well bowled at Cottle. Strong delivery into the block hole. Dug out by Griffith. So no run resulting. Tell you, there's a raffle going put on by the T20 Cricket Tournament Organizing Committee. Some fantastic prizes to be won. As Cottle passes umpire Tremaine Prescott about now, delivery beating Griffith outside the offset. Goes through to Harewood. He said this raffle being put together by the Champions Cricket Committee. We're calling Winston Haynes. We can get that ticket for the raffle. Another good delivery there by Cottle, beating Griffith outside the off stump. This is some good bowling here by Cottle. And Griffith a drive and a miss, yes, again. Full length delivery again, and Jazz Griffith cannot score. So another good delivery there by Cottle. Cottle's in a very good spell to start. 3 dot delivery started with a wide. 4 dot deliveries really. And Jazz Griffith can't get him off this park. This time it's driven up to long off. Akeem Jordan is there, so just 1. So over number 5 is coming in. The score is 21 for no loss.
Patrice again. Na, 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 touch me like you need it. Need it. Need it. Would you say it to me like you mean it? Beat it. Beat it. You and I don't know you feel it. Feel it. Feel it. So come say it to me like you mean it. We both know you need it. Baby, you dare do something to me, make you want you all the time. Oh, na, na, na. Daddy, oh, when you know, say you feel
So Nathan Clark replaces Kobe Brown. So from the ANN, it's Nathan Clark. Be bowling to Griffith. Good delivery, Brian Griffith forward. So a good start there for Clark. 21 for no loss, 5.1 overs bowl. Jazz Griffith, 18 runs off 24 deliveries. Just await the single from the umpire. It's like by, so one coming off the pad. So Griffith, he goes up to the non-striker, brings Mikael Short into face up to Nathan Clark for the first time. Clark fastest runner. This one, a fantastic shot. One bouncing into the fence. Mikael Short getting his going first boundary for him for the night. A delivery giving some whiff, and he capitalized on that. Lovely shot there from Short. Takes his tally up to 5. The score moves up to 26 for no loss. Guilty of bowling a bit too wide on that occasion. Clark, a tighter line, a loud appeal for like before. Rudder on move. Seems to be struck on the back leg there. Mikael Short. But he's still very much there. This time a full length delivery. Long Wolf comes into field, so just one run. A full blooded drive, but out to that fielder at the long off position. One more run to the total. 27-27 for no loss. Brings Griffith back into strike. He's on 18, Jazz Griffith. This time that one struck again to that feeder station at the long off position. So yet another single. So over number 6 is completed. The Blazers being inserted to bat. They're 28 for no loss.
Listen to double M when I'm singing to you, girl. Yo, I'm feeling, just feeling, I'm feeling. See what I'm seeing. Oh, baby, yeah. Do you see what I'm seeing? I am feeling, I know you feel it too. Girl, I know it's true, yeah. Or do you want me to try to hold it back? Tell me, baby, do you like it like that when I rock with you? Ooh, girl, let me take you to Togo Loco when the sun go low. We could go and go.
So that ticket for the raffle is in. If you have yourself ticket number 668140, you can come to the commentary booth to collect your prize. 668140. A voucher from KFC. That's Cuddle. Good delivery outside the off. There's a mix up in the middle. Wide signal there by umpire Tremaine Prescott. Short, he was interested in the single, but Griffith remained unmoved. So a bit of a mix up. So 2 more runs to the total. With the result of that wide, that's Cuddle. This time seems to be a slow wall. Someone's coming over it. Looks like Gerard Jeltz can't hold on. So 1 run to Griffith, but a fantastic effort by Jeltz. A slow delivery from Cuddle, deceiving his man. Griffith and taking a good run in, sprinting off that long one boundary was Gerard Jeltz. He got there but failing to hold on. But what a fantastic effort by him. The veteran in the youth and experience team, Gerard Jeltz. It's Cuddle again, bowls the short on this occasion, bearing his man forward, feeding to his own bowling on his follow through. So no run resulting. 668140. That's the number to win this voucher. This one down to the man at third man. Good work. Just await the signal from umpire Tremaine Prescott by. So 1 more to the total. 32 for no loss. 6.4 overs completed. Remember, the power play is done and dusted. The field's now become a bit more relaxed. Yet another dot delivery. Sorry, wide signal there by Prescott. So erring a bit on the wider side. Cuddle. 2 more to the total. He's trying to close out over number 7. 34 for no loss. Cuddle bowling up to Griffith. This time he's hit that one high. Feeder's getting under it. And it's taken. Akeem Jordan, the pair of safe hands. Jazz Griffith, his knot has come to an end. His team wouldn't be very disappointed as he's batted quite a few dot deliveries, getting up to some 20 runs. So losing their first wicket at 34 for 1, the Blazers being inserted to bat.
And we go jump till morning. Look the moon but sleeping. Tell them we not leaving. Till the last drop of a canal is madness in the capital. So I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again. Play with one member and them. Don't play like I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again. Play with one member and them. Don't play like now we need time away. Good job on somebody. Hand up in the air. Madness everywhere. It in the DNA. Just get so bad when we on the roadway. We like we own way. Tell them freedom in the DNA.
So show Murray Gittins, the new batter. He be at the non-striker. As that over came to an end. 34 for 1. Mikael Stewart, he's on 6. Off some 11 deliveries of fantastic drive he played previously. Off of Nathan Clark. Clark, he will continue. This time again driven the feed on the sweeper area. So 1. Let's see again. Stewart just looking for that second run as the fielder didn't get that one out in time. So you can see the urgency. It's good intent shown there by Mikael Stewart. Just making his intentions clear. You got to get off the boundary and get that ball in. Brings the left-handed Shamari Gittins into strike for the first time tonight. It's Clark. Nathan Clark. See some adjustments being made to the field. The yard is being asked to go to square leg. Leave a vacant mid-wicket. Gittins trying to pull that one, hitting it into the splice of the bat. Goes out to the feeder cover. 1. But again, you can see a little bit more intensity in the running between this pair. 1 more to the total. 36 for 1. Brings Stewart back up to strike. Clark passes rudder. Single to the man at point. A rearward return, and it's gone through the man. So coming for a second on the overthrow and get it comfortably in the end. Shahidi finds that point. A rearward return. Well to the right of keeper Harewood. And the batsman capitalizing on that error. 1 overthrow, taking 2 more to the total. 38 for 1. This time down the leg side and wide signal by Rudder. So 2 more to the total. The Blazers taking the total up to 40. 40 for 1. We're in the course of over number 8. Clark passes Rudder about now. And wide delivery outside the off stump. Parry down there by the keeper here. So 2 more to the total. Remember, wides and no balls are 2 runs. And when you get to the 19th and 20th over, you have to bowl them over. But in the first 18, they're just counting as 2 runs. Clark. The delivery played again to Hines, that backward point. A little bit of a bubble again. Not collecting cleanly. So the over has come to an end At the end of 8 overs being inserted to bat, the Blazers are 43 for 1. Shamari Giddens is on 1, and Mikael Short is on 10.
Make a memory, time that could last. Yeah, come on, baby. Knock a glass with 2 eyes. She don't catch feelings, she catch flights. So she coming back to the sunshine paradise. Lauren saying, call out in New York City. Says she coming home, cause she must have to play. Lauren saying, call out in New York City. Says she coming home, cause she must have to play. If you hear she calling, I need a little runaway. Lauren coming home for carnival. I need a little runaway. This woman not back, she party bag. I need a little runaway. She tell us she friend and family. I need a little runaway.
So ball and change from the Fusion Boutique end. Like Jordan, Hakeem Jordan. The experienced Jordan, the Barbados player. Brains man forwards. Played up to yard there at that extra cover area. No run resulting. So a good start there for Hakeem Jordan. So your class bowler. Lots of variations. So on the shorter side, as Jilts and Eastman converge. Just one run. One from deep mid wicket and the man from long on. One more to the total. One more to the total of Stewart. 44 for 1. Brings Gittins into strike, the left-handed Gittins. He's making some adjustments for the left-hander. It's Captain Zion Braffett. Again, if you have ticket number 668140, we're asking you to come to collect your prize. Ball plays square by Gittins. Single on offer, single taken. So one more to his total. He moves up to 2, 45 for 1 in course of over number 9. Captain Zion Braffett just stationing himself directly over the bowler's head. A very strategic position I've been seeing in all games here in this tournament. This time that one is driven up to that set position where Braffett's in attendance. And a strong return up to keeper Herwood. Fantastic work that by Zion Braffett. Now he's got to make his way all the way around to the cover region to the left-handed Gittins. One more to the total, 46 for 1. Stewart, he moves on to 12. 46 for 1 in course of over number 9. Jordan, a good delivery, beating Gittins outside the off stump. Full delivery. Couldn't get any back onto that one. That's Herwood just doing the work. No run resulting. So Hakeem Jordan to start to his spell. Jordan. This time he's down the leg side of where delivery should get close to the boundary and goes over the rope now. Wide signal there by Tremaine Prescott. So 6 to the total early. A body line delivery from Jordan. It brings up the 50 as well for the Blazers team. 50 comes up in some 9 overs. 52 for 1.
When I'm feeling under the weather, you just make me feel sweet. Ice the cocoa tea, use the sugar, and together we are complete, darling. Keep me up, only you alone can bring fire back in the soul. Keep me up, and they telling me I should lead that fire alone. But the more they tell me, see more I'm holding you close. I could never let you go. Miss some she girl, I'm coming home, I will see you again.
52 for 1. 9 overs completed. So the current run rate is some 5.7. Coach Shane Ramsey, coach of the youth and experienced team. He would want to see his team pulling off a victory here tonight in course of over number 10. It's like Brown who's back. This one's peeling off the outer edge. Goes down to third man. 1 to Stewart. 53 for 1. We're approaching that halfway mark in this innings. Brings the left-handed Gittins into strike. You see the boundary riders. It's a man at mid-wicket. And there's a asking someone to go into that corner region now. Lawan. See the boundary riders again. Lawoff is there as well, and a man at deep extra cover. It's Brown. Full delivery. Well, ball. Just get a single for that. Strong return coming to the keeper. One more to the total. 54 for 1. Good work so far by Brown. He's entered his third over. 2.2 overs, none for 7. Said he'd have some 6 wickets prior to this innings. And his ball. Make that wicket number 7 for Kobe Brown. A full delivery, playing a big drive and missing completely is short. And he's going to make his way back into the hush. Ball for 13 off some 18 deliveries, 1-4. Losing their second wickets. It's the Blazers, 54 for 2. It's Neymar Bolden, the new batter. Wicket number 7 for Brown. Tremendous work for his team. 54 for 2. And over number 10. There's yet another left-hander batter. So now 2 left-handers at the crease. Let's see, Brown passes umpire right about now. Goes for a pull. Delivery badly line outside the leg stump. Good tape by the keeper, but wide signal by Rudder. So 2 more to the total. 56 for 2. And over number 10. Shamari Giddens, he's on 3 at the non-striker. Good delivery is quick single on offer. A strong return there from the keeper. Moving away to his left from behind the wickets of field. But 1 run to Bolden, taking him off the mark. So sorry, leg by signal there by Rudder. So just scrambling that quick single. 1 more to the total. 57 for 2. As we're approaching the halfway mark. 9.5 overs completed. Delivery by Brown and doing good work on his follow through. So closing out over number 10. Being inserted to bat Blazers. They're 57 for 2.
See my ex with a new man. Feel like she new girl. Who inside the session? Party kicking up bad. She put up, she do one. Winding back on the man. They think I gave a damn. your father. The day you leave me, the day you leave, I started to see my way. When you hurt me, I went away. What I thought was a tragedy was a blessing. The day you found me was a blessing. A blessing. I'm feeling so blessed. Oh yes, when you leave was a blessing. A blessing. God's a guy. Why you know?
So Jordan, he's going to continue from the Fusion Boutique Inn. So Gittins in strike. Swan struck up to the off and it's going through his hands. Piercing the hands of Gerard Jones. 6 coming off the bat there of Neymar Bolden. So getting off the mark in fine style. Simon, another full delivery. This time Jelks has grasped it. So Gerard Jelks making amends. Another delivery, fully on this occasion, and Bolden picking out his man again. This time Jelks, he held on to that one, losing their third wicket. The Blazers, 63 for 3.
When you whine on me, I get cold sweat. Baby, when you grind on me, I get cold sweat. And when you bend down low and you walk it so, look a sweating and I can't let go. When you move on me, I get cold sweat. Baby, when you groove on me, I get cold sweat. And when you rock it so, moving to and fro, look a sweating and I can't let go. You know I get wet. Anytime you whine on me, I get wet. And I sweating constantly, I get wet. The way you fix it naturally, sweating me high and I just can't see. I'm looking on through the party. I hope I find you there. And when I hold on your body, that's when I say my name. Like this is respectful.
So picking up his first wicket, Akeem Jordan, the experienced bowler, dismissing his wildy teammate in Neymar Bolden. He's making his way back into the hat. Gone for 6. Making amends there with Gerard Jelks, grasping his first attempt and holding on to the second. The new batter is Roach. Romario Roach. $63 for 6. 63 for 6. 63 for 3, sorry. 10.3 overs being bowled. 63 for 3. Romario Roach starting this innings 123 runs. This one from Jordan outside the off stump. Good work. Feeder coming around from point. That's 3 wickets to the youth and experience. Jordan, again, peeling off the other edge, running down to third man. It's a little bubble, and he's just looking for a second run. Taken in the end, easily taken. A misfield by the player at point. Picked up a second. Score moves up to 66. Gittins, he's on 5. Roach, he's on 1. It's Jordan. This time driven. It's extra cover. Captain Braffett. So 1 more to the total as that over is completed as well. 11 ball. The Blazers is 67 for 3.
selfish. Yeah, just what you want. That's like my top so much damage. Just know why I'm feeling happy, please.
So from the NAN, like yard, it's being introduced into the attack. 67 for 3, 11 completed. Kittens, facing up the off spinner. Trying to get his feeders in correct positions. This man coming into square leg. Deep mid wicket, man at cold corner. Long on is in place. Long off is very much there as yard. His first delivery, short and hit high and hard, handsomely as well, over Lawan for maximum bang, bang, bang. So greeted with a maximum is Jabari Yard, 73 for 3. 6 runs to the good of Gittins. He moves on to 12. This time a drive off the other edge. Down to third man. It's 1. 1 more to Gittins. 1 more to the total. 74 for 3. Brains Roach into strike. He said prior to this innings, 123 runs for Mario Roach. Second left-hander at the crease. So a couple of left-handers in this Blazers team. It's Captain Buffett having a word with Yard. Takes his position back at that point region is Buffett. Full delivery, short back up to the bowler. No run. Taken in his follow through. 74 for 3. 11.3 completed. Roach. He's on 1. Gittins on 13. Yard. Again, good work. And there's a cotton ball. So Jabari Yard, the man with the golden arm, a full delivery and just driven right back to the bowler. So he's got to go, losing their 4th wicket now. The Blazers, 74 for 4.
My signature, on everybody back on legal. So no come and bring no talk and make no drama start. Cause I just taking a walk, don't be so judgmental. Cause I just taking a walk, don't be so judgmental. Just leave my business and mind your own. Don't judge because I have no control of no girl to hold me tight. Like no miss, I have no control of no girl to come back. Serious thing, I have no control. No girl who is not my own. That is the purpose of being a man and not jamming on a cat. That is the purpose of going that and not jamming on a cat. My mother tell me there's nothing wrong. Pretend me interruption.
So it's Morris, the new batter. Joshua Morris is making his way into the middle. But again, if you have ticket number 668-133, you can come to the booth. 668-133. As Yard to Morris. Driven to extra cover, no run resulting. So good start here by Yard. Picking up wickets. He's been doing it in this tournament. Again, another drive. This time again a single. Just looking for a second. A wayward return, but well backed up by Buffett. So 12 overs completed. Some 75 for 4. Shamari Gittins, he's on 13. Joshua Morris just getting off the mark. He's on 1. The Blazers being inserted to bat.
Hello from the capital. Deep down in the heart of the carnival. There's no better place. I cannot erase all these memories we create on the long. Hello from the capital. It's you who bring light to the bacchanal. Let me show you the reason we feel it. For this kind of feel up in the capital. Hey, 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 we got to pass up, we got the ground. Hey, 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 we got to run and we will go around. Hey, 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 all we got to wait and drop it down. Hey, 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 so show me everything up in the air, up in the air, up in the air, up in the air, spin it around in the air, up in the air, up in the air.
So Jordan to continue. He's into his third. 2 overs, 1 for 19. Delivery eluded the keeper down the leg side. Let's wait for the signal from the umpire. Leg buys. So it brings the left-handed Gittins into strike. 76 for 4. Over number 13 in process. It's Jordan at the top of his mark. This time hit down to long off. There is Gerard Jilts. Strong return up to keeper Harewood. So one more to the total. $77 for 4. 12.2 overs. Brings the right-handed Morris into strike. Drive maybe off the inner portion of the bat. Goes past that Peter third man and into the fence for 4. So 4 runs to the good of Joshua Morris. Moving the total up to 81 for 4. Morris takes his total up to 5. So 81 for 4. Over number 13 being bowled here by Akeem Jordan. Jordan at the top of his mark once more. To Morris. Slam is driven. Long off, so it should be 2. So that's a good shot there by Morris. Just wide that to the feeder station at long off for 2. So 2 more to the total. 83 for 4. Just getting himself set here. Joshua Morris will want to take it down to the end. Zan Braffett, he's made his way out there to that long off position, hot area. Simon another delivery down the leg side. Wide signal by Prescott. So 2 more to the total. $85 for 4. And a good delivery outside the awesome and a good neat take there by Harewood. So closing out over number 13. The Blazers, the 85 for 4.
Come and meet me behind the truck, let me rev it up. All day, keep throwing it back, I don't want you stop. Baby, no way. We could post up all the pictures you want when you're ready. I could over here, darling. You could over there. But we could meet in the middle and start a bacchanal. Stay in the middle, day. What we gonna do now? Jam to a rhythm in the heat, I got evil. Down in the heat, baby. What we gonna do now? Start to wine on it. I say, compromise on it. Baby, spend time on it. Hey, I say, compromise on it. Hey, I feel your frequency from miles away. You come alive with one wine, baby. Hey.
85 for 4. Cottle switching ends. Now he's going to pick up the attack from the A and the N. Ticket number 6 is 8133. If you're here, just come into the booth to collect your voucher, a KFC voucher. You would have spent your money at the bar. So current run rate of 6.5. 13 overs completed. Cuddle. This total of 85 just being told there's some 24 extras. So Cuddle. This one's hit a long way over mid wicket. Fantastic shot there by Gittins. A maximum to take the score up to the 90s. 91, 91 for 4. It's a lovely shot played there by Gittins. Ball bally line there by Cuddle. And given the treatment. Well timed, well executed. 91 to 4. Cuddle passes runner. Just aborts his run. Wasn't comfortable. He's now making his way back to the top of his mark. Gittins, he's on 20. 20 off 11. 2 sixes. Same. He's hit that one to mid wicket. There's Eastman. A little bit of a bubble. He's holding on to it a bit long. Being G'd on by his players to get it out of his hand. Just one run resulting. It's a bit casual out there in that mid-wicket region. 92 for 4 brings the right-handed Morris into strike. Morris on 7. Rivera Cottle is into his third. 2.2. 1 for 15. As one's hit up to long off. Just waiting for it. The bounce is Eastman again. Holding on to it a bit long. But one bounce to the feeder. At long off and Eastman. And Cottle gets a single. Again, just trying to express himself. There's young Joshua Morris. Scores 93, 93 for 4. It's a loud appeal. And he's like before. Seems to be deceived by a slower delivery there from Cottle. Missing that one completely is Gittins. And he's going to make his way back into the pavilion as well. It's now 93 for 5.
Damage music. Damage music. Yeah, yeah.
Static entertainment.
Just see your body flip. Sit down on the one while I'm vibes and I reminisce. Put it down, them good there with me. No. Not take no time for no. Some boy we are no brother. Much less my relative. Get tired. Them don't want to see we none of our check. No one will live the life like we none of movie. She tell us she narrate me, so there's a fool me. I see that she come get this thing on the alright. So me can't do it, you would not prove it. Me never fight a war in a life, I lose it. Man a G like you, bad mind, excuse me. Girl we pretty, girl we bad and budget. I some just a jeep over me neck. I must see them me come.
So Ian Boyce is the new batter. 93 for 5. 13.4 completed. Cottle picking up his second. 2.4, 2 for 16. Doing good work for his team is Cottle. So Boyce to face up for the first time. It's Cottle. Strong delivery. Can't score on this occasion. So good work by Cottle. Ian Boyce coming in at that number 7 position. We want to take his team all the way home. It's Cottle. Again off the inner portion of the bat. Running close to fine leg. So 1. So 1 to the total. Over number 14 is completed. At the end of it, the Blazers being inserted the bat in 94 for 5.
I know, me go and stay by myself, you know, brother. You understand? Better off right, I say. Alright, yeah. Go, sir. Jordan, chimney. For me like me too real for them. Why you call police for me, dog? As we reach the ends. I really bends make your be so tense. No one be my friend. Can't talk to you again, tell you top coming like you free me then. So me nah do no ill when me see them. No. Me not just people dog, the same people dog. See a road that make
94 for 5. Being inserted to back the Blazers. 14 overs completed. Jordan to continue. Before this, 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 28. Delivery coming off the outer edge. Boyce just picks up a single. Gets to the non-striker in. Brings Morris into strike. It's 95 for 5. Jordan. He would walk to close out his spell in good stead. But this time, it's given the treatment. A fantastic shot from Morris. Batted that one over the head of the bowler. Brings up the 100 for the Blazers. 101 for 5. Well-timed shot there by Joshua Morris. Taking his total on to 14. So 101 for 5. Hakeem Jordan be disappointed with that. Morris be the happier. Ball is now back with Jordan. So 101 for 5. 14.2 overs. It's time to treatment again. A delivery full on this occasion. And Joshua Morris getting his hands through that one. Well executed. Over the long off feeder. And again, a lovely shot by Morris. This young man is playing a fantastic knock for his team. 107 for 5. Morris, he's on 20. 20 off 9 deliveries. 1 4, 2 towering sixes. Some lovely shots as the ball is back with Jordan, the experienced Hakeem Jordan, Barbados pacer. This time this one's gone up to long off and over the ropes for 4. Again over pitch. Ball that one a little wider. And Jordan's guilty of giving him arms again. 4 more to Morris. Taking his score up to 24. What a lovely knot here from the young man. Putting the Blazers in a good position. 111. He needs to carry it all the way to the back end is Joshua Morris. This time, feeder's under it. The catch is taken. So being a bit greedy there. And Joshua Morris is gonna go. Looks like Hines. Zahidi Hines taking that catch. Stationed directly over the bowler's head, and Joshua Morris trying to go for yet another maximum, losing his wicket in the process. 111 for 6.
You think you would pay for you? Friend of me forgot me head back anywhere in the world, youth. So we don't care. If it down, me not go nowhere. She living it up and she out there. Doing it with no fear. Hey. Bubble your body for the up top pass. See the top pass. Jump up, let's say you're upstart. Jump on me, get up, not every girl a drop. She thought in it, not hard. When me touch it, tell your friend, them set the boy part. Tell out brace against the ball. Make baby till your ball. See don't mommy, only if I get out the road, I'm a nobody. Nobody, me love your totally, so she retry, but she don't love nobody. Me love every girl, but me love your body. And me love your baby because you're so happy. And me love every time we link up and what me think of. Nobody knows. Then down. But that you love.
So Holder's the new batter. Ronaldo Holder. Hakeem Jordan, you walk to close out his spell. 3.5, 2 for 45. Picking up that crucial wicket. Joshua Morris. It's his final delivery of his spell. Played on the defensive, but picking up a single. So single to close out over number 15. 112 for 6.
Stars Plus Entertainment.
Yeah. Lord, please don't leave me now. I want freedom. Can't hold me down no more. They got me down for a long time. Lord, please don't leave me now. Man, band for this, band for this. So the food I'm gone for it. With 21 Psalms I miss. Man, band for it. Pleasant, look pleasant. Them why you go through the
112 for 6. Brown comes back into the attack. He'll be bowling his final over. 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 9. Comes 7 wickets to his tally in this tournament. Oh, driven up there to that man that cover. It looks like yard. Don't think it carried. No run resulting. So the lovely spell by Brown. Trying to close out his spell here. He's into his 4th. Just conceded 9 runs in his previous 3. This one going over the cover region and over the ropes. Lovely shot there by Brown. Holder. Brown guilty of going a bit wide. And Holder picking up his first boundary. 116 for 6 in course of over number 16. How will Brown respond? Good delivery by on target. All Holder could do is defend to yard. Yard station at that extra cover region. But Kobe Brown having a magnificent tournament. Again, defensive is Holder. Played back to the bowler. No run resulting. So this is a good comeback from Brown. After being struck over the cover region for 4. 2 dot deliveries to follow up. This time let's give it full again and struck magnificently into the side screen for 6.
Oh Lord!
Ronaldo Holder just showing his skills. Known for his bowling, but what a good all-round performer he can be. Over pitch and giving us treatment. So 6 more to the total, 122 for 6. Trying to close out his spell is Brown. Holder plays that one quietly into the offside to get off strike. So 1 more run to the total as 16 has come to an end. 123 for 6.
Dancehall playlist TV.
I know every quarter style I book. Girl, I me you can't tie now. From a day I be a vibe say push. She says I play look. I girl you can't stand me mama. While I check it, brand new man and that's fine by my move you. Fine up in the smoke you. Enjoy it now when things don't work. I hope you don't come not no food. Don't need you. And in my tape I'm a high. Get a girl by noon. If no more can't style man thing how you feel. Like that. Faith in your bonoma. Hate in them. Hey big girl how you feel. Play with the love after me. Invest some money I'm a time in you. But time is time in you.
This is Eastman. Going to make his way back into this attack. If I can tell you the batting for the Blazers. Jazz Griffith, 123 for 6. Griffith, he was the first man to go. Caught by Jordan off Cuddle for 20. Short, he was bowled by Brown for 13. Shamari Gittins, like before the Cuddle for 21. Bowled and caught by Jilts off Jordan for 6. Romario Roach caught and bowled by Yard for 1. That's Eastman. Lovely delivery He's ball, is it? Just await the decision coming from the umpire. So off the boot of the wicket keeper, but a good delivery to start for Eastman. Continue. Romario Roach. Caught on ball by yard for 1. Joshua Morris. Caught by Hines off Akeem Jordan for 24. Boyce's not out on 2. And Holder, he's on 12. Eastman. It's his third over. Same pump up there to that feeder. Extra cover. Coming around, picking up a second. So 2 more to the total. 125 for 6. Bowling for the youth and experience. Kobe Brown completed his allotment. 4 overs, no maidens, 1 for 20. Rivera Cottle, 3 overs, 2 for 17. Clark, 2 overs, none for 15. Akeem Jordan, 4 overs, 2 for 46. Jabari Yard, 1 over for 8 runs. Eastman, he's into his third. 2.2, none for 15. Seems to be headed down the leg side as they await the single from umpire Prescott. Leg buys. So 1 more to the total. 126 for 6. Eastman into his second spell. Brings Boyce back into strike. He's on 2. Holder, he's on 14. $126 for 6. 16.3 completed. Eastman, top of his mark, past the umpire. That one's drilled up to Gerard Jilts. 1 more to the total. 127 for 6. Brings a dangerous Ronaldo Holder back into strike. He's on 14 off 10 deliveries. 1-6 and 1-4. Eastman. Again, up to Lawoff. 1 more to the total. He's asking the driver of MB7764 to remove your vehicle. You're blocking someone from getting out. MB7764. That's Eastman trying to close out over number 17. Closing it out with a dot delivery. So 17 completed, 128 for 6.
Tough days, but me never complain. And rough days, client about strain. But me all faith, coming and no failure. Nah, nothing to lose in a game from 25 to life for God jail for. So at 25, 8 pan the theater. Got food, I feel make a me no cater. Mine pan the paper, nobody me no wait pan. 30 million fast pan the paper. Architect for draw the upstairs plan. Couple market spark pan the acres. Couple 9x talk for the haters. Yeah, we pre-life large in a scraper. Well, I'm a dog and clean in a name brand.
128 for 6. 17 overs completed. It's Nathan Clark. He's coming back for his third. From the A&A. Asking Winston Haynes. Haynes, if you can bring us another ticket. This is Clark. The delivery slap pass. The cover feeder. Man from Lawoff running around to do the cleaning up. So 1 more to the total. Holder. Playing a very good knot at the back end. It brings Ian Boyce into strike. Off the edge, in the portion of the bat. So 1 more to him as well. Gets the danger man, Holder backs on strike. Nathan Clark. into his third over, 130 for 6. The Blazers being inserted to bat by the youth and experience team. He would like to get up to that 150 total. Get a single as he's pumped that one up to a straight feeder behind the bowler's arm. So one more to the total. 131 for 6. Clark, ball to Boyce. Dribbling back up to the bowler who does good work on his follow through. No run resulting. Well ball by Nathan Clark. The current rate is 7.4. We want to get it up to the 8s. And his ball. Nathan Clark has got his man. Ian Boyce. Clean ball there by Clark. He's got to make his way back into the dugout. A lovely delivery there from Clark. 131, losing their 7th.
I don't know about you, but
131 for 7. The captain, Diego Stewart, makes his way into the middle. One ball remaining over number 18, Nathan Clark. Pass is right about now. It's short. He's trying to hit that one over the mid-wicket region. Getting a bit of body on that one, like by signal there by umpire rather. So over number 18 has come to an end. The Blazers being inserted to bat. They're 132 for 7. This is Eastman. He's going to bowl in the 19th from the Fuel Jumbo TN. Bowling to Captain Diego Stewart. 132 for 7. Ronaldo Holder. He's on 17 not out at the non-striker. Well, work to find like one is all there'll be. So good work by Stewart. Gets the dangerous Holder onto strike. 133 for 7. Holder will walk to see it through to the end. Shows his capabilities. He can hit a long ball. Ronaldo Holder. That's Eastman. Delivery down the leg side. That one will run pretty close to the ropes. Good work by the man at Fine Leg, pulling that one back in. Just picking up 2 in the process. So lovely work by that player station that the third man running a long way around to the Fine Leg and pulling that one back in, just resulting in 2 runs. It's 135 for 7. We get into the back end of this innings. Eastman. Get Holder on strike. This one off the inner portion of the bat. 1 as it peels out to square leg. 136 for 7. Brings Captain Diego Stewart back into strike. Said the boundary riders here. There's a deep mid wicket Is a long on. Is a long off. The man at deep extra cover. Eastman. It's short off the inner portion of the bat, well fielded by the player there. Short third man. So one more to the total. 137 for 7. It's a good over by Eastman in the context. Brings Holder back into strike. And he's ball. Eastman is taking this man Holder out. He's got to come back to the dugout. 137 for 8. The Blazers losing another wicket. They would like to take it through to the end, but a good fight back there from Eastman. Ta-na-na-na. Ta-na-na-na. Baby. Oh, baby. Talk about love. Talk about trust. Talk about forever, baby. Talk about us. I give you my word. Stick to my guns. Believe me when I say it, baby. It's just begun. You don't understand, oh girl. The full intent of my plan. Baby, I wanna be your soul provider. So it's Bourne, Ronald Bourne. He's making his way into the middle. Eastman trying to close out a fantastic spell for his works for the night. Just away the single, so that's a good delivery to close out over number 19 from Eastman. Completed his spell, 4 overs, no maidens, 1 for 22. The Blazers 137 for 8 at the end of 19.
Anything your heart is calling. I got a big bright smile, but my days are dark. Hungry till I can barely walk. Oh, so watch the look on my face. No, don't have no food and my cupboard's dry. Only God knows how I get by. Oh, so watch the look on her face. No, she's the sweetest thing that you've ever seen. Selling her body wasn't in her dreams. No, so watch the look on her face. No.
137 for 8. If you have ticket number 668125, let's make your way to the booth to collect your prize. 668125. So Cottle, he'll be bowling the final over in this innings. 137 for 8. Captain Diego Short, he'll be facing up to Cottle. See, can he take it beyond the 150 mark? Captain Stewart. See, Cottle, top of his mark. Good spell by him tonight. 3 overs, no maidens, 2 for 17. He starts with a dot delivery. Over number 20 in progress. 137 for 8. Captain Stewart, he's on 2. Bourne yet to get off the mark. Ticket number 668125. Getting a strong delivery, looking for a quick single. And well taken in the end. Bourne quick from the non-striker, getting home. A good response from his captain, Stewart. So one more to the total. 138 for 8. 4 legal deliveries remaining. We have a winner. Ticket number 68125 is in. So cameraman, you need to get here. It's time off the other edge. A single. So one more to the total. Bourne, he gets off the mark. Brings captain Diego Short back into strike. 139 for 8. 3 legal deliveries left in this innings. Short, the captain, faces up to Cuddle. Nice delivery ball. Stroke up to Lawan. He's coming back for a second. Is Bourne. Short in trouble. And he's out. Run out. Diego Short. Trying to make a second. A ball that was shot down to Lawan. Fina was quick onto it. I got a bullet return into the keeper and Short from wanting. So the Blazers losing the 9th wicket with 2 deliveries still remaining. 139 for 9.
These are the things I see right in front of me. As I open my eyes, so I give thanks and I as the days go by, out comes the sun, shining on my face again. Words get me high so I can meditate. Oh, dreams of brighter days.
So 140 for 9. Miguel Cummins makes his way to the middle. Still 2 legal deliveries left in this innings. But Cuddle, who's done some fantastic work. 3.4 overs, 2 for 20. It's Cummins to face up. Left-handed Miguel Cummins, former West Indies pacer. Still very much plays his trade. He'd be a lot be asked to him with the ball tonight. A delivery, eluding them, looking for another run out. But well ball there by signal by Rudder. 141 for 9. It brings Bourne into strike to face up for the final delivery. So lovely spell here by Cuddle. Done some fantastic work tonight. Cuddle to close out this innings. Full delivery, played back up to Cuddle, losing his foot in a bit. And Strauss, a herald return, looking for a second, but Bourne is on the ground. So just picking up a single to close off that innings. 142 for 9. After completion of 20, the Blazers being inserted to bat. Miguel Cummins left not out without a score. And Bourne on 2.
Barbados, champion of champions, the #1 T20 Tapeball cricket tournament is back. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. Tournament starts from January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday at 7 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m., and Saturdays 6 p.m. at the Weymouth Recreational Grounds. The Guyanese champion of champions, Echoes All-Stars, are flying in for the competition. Will the champion cup go to Georgetown or will it stay in Bridgetown? It's nail-biting cricket action. Bars are fully stocked and food will be on sale all night. So bring the entire family and support your team in the champion of champions. T20 Tapeball Cricket, January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreational Ground. The #1 T20 Tapeball Cricket Tournament is back. Champion of champions. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday. to A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusion's Boutique, Guest Car Rentals, Glass Esco, Automotive Art, Valvoline, Tower Trading, Mobile City, H&M Electronics, Electronics on Edge, Island Drive Inc., Platinum Sales, Hits 106.7 FM, Unique Plus, Capital Media HD 99.3, JW Auto, Body Bliss, Marshall Trading, Flow TV, the National Sports Council, Crosscap, BCA, Gold Graphics, M. Hicks Studio, Pirates Inn, and Info Rentals.
It's only about you. It ain't fine sunshine most of the time. And the feeling is laid back. Palm tree grow, rain so low, don't you know? I keep working my way back. But I'm a Jamaican boy who's born and raised. Nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself. With no one there. And no one heard at all, not even the chance. I am my pride. I am said and I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Did you read about a frog who dreamed of being a king? And they all became one. Except for the name, a few other changes to talk about me. The story is the same one. But I've got this emptiness deep inside, and it won't let me go. And I'm a man who don't like to swear, but I hate the sound of being alone. I am myself. There's no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chance. I am my pride. I am that when I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am myself. You know one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chance. I am my pride. I am that when I am lost and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Yeah. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life if you wanna know. Evil people will kill you slowly. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life if you wanna know. Evil people will kill you slowly. You see, faith is a key that opens months old, oh, yeah, you believe. Patient, my brother, you will receive, yeah. Oh, be not offended by negative things that people say. Oh, ay, 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 ay. Oh, popcorn says again. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's the one and only. Evil people will kill your soul. All I know is God is holy. Protect your life, it's the one and only. Evil people will kill your soul. Lifetime contract, me and God never lose contact. Vegan, well, warm and stop. Them want eat man food like snack. Them shows real, stereotype man, true man black. See the enemy, I set them trap. Almighty, I push them back. Just fear no evil as you go on. No, no. Yeah. Give praises, another day is done. Have I told you? Have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? It feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me, and there's nothing I can say you'll ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. When you're with me, when you kiss me, when you tell me how much you miss me, every moment we're together brings us closer, closer to forever. And there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Lady, like where would I go? What would I do? Who would I be without a woman like you? Oh, a woman like you. Have I told you? Have I shown you what I'm feeling when I hold you? It feels like heaven, heaven surrounds me. Every time you wrap your arms around me, and there's nothing I can say or ever do to deserve the love of a woman like you. Girl, your time shine on your night. Not even diamond I do like you. Girl, your night just enjoy your life. One more year on the day. Picture perfect when you pose like so. Your makeup look good by your feet. Your hair and your nails done up. Me can see that the birthday glow. So go body now your worst way now. Cause you not care, not like you. A champagne you want to us right now. Go goody cause you come right out. All when your man say you're toxic, you fantastic, that make your man stick. Girl, baby, I your nights when your money on your life. Cause I girl down more than you. So go body now your worst way now. Cause you not care, not like you. A champagne you want to us right now. Go and do the girl you come right out. Baby, why now? Jiggle up your body, make your boom double up. Be a girl there and them.
20 Tapeball Cricket Tournament is back. Champion of champions. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreational Ground. Thanks to A&A Auto Parts Company Limited, Fusions Boutique, Guest Car Rentals, Glass S Trading, Flow TV, the National Sports Council, Crosscap, BCA, Gold Graphics, M Hicks Studio, Pirates Inn, and Info Rentals. Barbados, champion of champions, the #1 T20 Tapeball cricket tournament is back. 7 teams battle for the championship and $15,000 in cash. Tournament starts from January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday at 7 p.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m., and Saturdays 6 p.m. at the Weymouth Recreational Grounds. The Guyanese champion of champions, Echoes All-Stars, are flying in for the competition. Will the champion cup go to Georgetown or will it stay in Bridgetown? It's nail-biting cricket action. Bars are fully stocked and food will be on sale all night. So bring the entire family and support your team in the champion of champions. T20 Tapeball Cricket, January 3rd to February 7th, every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at the Weymouth Recreational Ground.
So welcome back. The reception, 143. The target. The Youthful Experience. He said both of these teams will start tonight on 4 points each. They won the toss. They asked the Blazers to take first knock. The Blazers got up to 142 for 9. 143 the target. The Youthful Experience. Zidane Yearwood and Jabari Yards, the openers for the Youthful Experience. Miguel Cummins, pacer. He'll be starting from the A near end. First delivery, wide. Signal by Rudder. Just needs to get his radar going, his Cummins. So Youthful Experience, they're off and running. 2 for no loss. 141. Taking it down. It's Cummins past umpire right about now. We'll see here. We'll just pushes that one into the leg side for a single. So 1 off the bat. 3 for no loss. Here what he opens his scoring. Brings Yard into strike. Yards, who's been having a good tournament, picking up crucial wickets. He's gotten himself a score. Starting this innings with some 81 runs. He's 4th on the bottom of the leaderboard. Full delivery. They're asking questions. Another, says Rudder. So good delivery there by Cummins, getting the one full into the hole. Yard. Just need to be mindful. Last innings, he just got himself in and then he really got going. Jabari Yard. First 6 overs of power play. The 2 fielders outside the circle. We have a long on and a long off. It's Cummins. Strong delivery. This one's wait for the single from the umpire. Like boys. So hustling his man is Miguel Cummins. Total moves up to 4. Brings Zidane Yearwood back into strike. Good pace here by Cummins, getting his balls full. Ball down the leg side, and he eluded that man out the fine leg region and into the fence. Wide signal as well. So 6 more to the total. So taking the total up for 10. 10 for no loss. Cummins just losing his radar a bit. It's like Bolden the keeper, not being able to hold on. No Jonathan Carter tonight. See Cummins. A lot will depend on him tonight. Pass Rudder just about now. Balls to Yearwood. Short that one up to Lawan and taking up a single. So over number 1 comes in. Youthful Experience trying to get up to 143 for victory. They're 11 for no loss.
Get around now. And you say like half your life, you're amongst Snyder. Shot your rum ram. Quad pan quad, we have pan quad. If you're rum for the synergy, they make it pan quad. Travel with a duffel bag, no one ever bank yard. Uphill down south one gap. Drunk your where the Benz Cooper. Me a drip share, got those high bantal. Drink and walk for the earth. Tennessee, I'm a liver church, pass the perks. Christian Philly, now the church. Says she love the sin, I walk up on my shirt. If I can't turn, spider call yours. Sick in me head, the sin, I call the nurse. Me a bump and can't get no reverse. Me say to bump, now sing like Alicia Keys. Alicia, mama sing like Alicia Keys.
So 11 for no loss, 1 over completed. Bourne. He's going to pick up the attack from the Fusion Boutique end. We ball into Zidane Harewood. The excited Zidane Harewood. Shorts that one up to mid off. 1. So good flowing shot there from Harewood. So 1 more to the total, 12 for no loss. Brings Yard into strike. Bourne passes, Prescott balls to Yard. Is a big shot coming off the outer part of the bat. Going down to that feeder at short third man. 1. So Yard, he gets off the mark. 13 to score. Bourne, like you said, one who's known to pick up quite a lot of wickets. Excited prospect. Ball into Zidane Harewood. Harewood needs a score for his team. A strong delivery again, loud appeal. So wait the single from Prescott. So got some bat onto that one. $14. Harewood is on 4 yards. He's back into strike. Bourne. Full delivery. Swings and a miss. Bourne, very excited fast bowler, like you said, getting pretty close up to Yard. Well, back of a length. Yard trying to pull that one through mid wicket somewhere, but beating for pace. Fantastic crowd here tonight. It's a doubleheader, second game of this doubleheader. That one is driven over extra cover. Yard hitting a fantastic shot, crossing the rows. One bounce and into the fence before. Seems to be a pace off delivery and picked there by Yard. And hit that one well over extra cover and into the fence before, taking the score up to 18 for no loss. Bourne guilty on that occasion of overpitching. Yard, he's on 5, back into strike. Bourne will walk the closeout over number 2. This asking Griffith to come into the circle, pushing back the long off feeder now. So mid wicket comes in to the circle. This is a long off and this is a long on. Full delivery again at pace. Taking some part also. The over comes in and 2 overs completed. 18 for no loss. Cummins will continue. Ball into Harewood. Haywood, like we said, attractive player, needs to score for his team. Cummins allowed appeal for stumping. Good work there by Bolden. Quick hands, really. But Haywood didn't leave home. A good call by umpire Tremaine Prescott. But a good delivery as well there by Miguel Cummins. That's the line he will walk the ball. $18 for no loss. The target is 143. A strong delivery again, and he's out. Like before. Cummins getting that one lined up on this occasion. Trying to go through the leg side. And Zidane Haywood, he's going to make his way back into the dugout. They've lost their first wicket youth and experience. 18 for 1. So 18 for 1. Austin, the new batter, making his way into the middle. But Cummins taking first strike for his team. A full delivery and miss by Haywood. Michael Austin, said a strong player, very aggressive batter. He's going to face up to Cummins. Cummins, who seems to be on point tonight. Another full delivery while up there, dug out by Austin. But a strong delivery being bowled there by Miguel Cummins. He said he looks the part tonight. 18 for 1. 143 is the target. Cummins pass is right about now. A full delivery again, well into that whole area. So he's bowling a very good spell. Strong deliveries, asking questions of the batters. Well kept out by Austin. He'll be very watchful of Austin. It's a good spell here by Cummins to start. So you just a bit on the leg side on this occasion. 1. You can tell you seems to be coming on there at some good numbers. Good gas there from Cummins. So Austin's off the mark. Single. 19 for 1. Youth and experience. Remember, both of these teams started this encounter on 4 points each. They will walk together victory. Even contest. It's Cummins. Oh, shot that by Yards. Over pace on this occasion. Risk given. And Yard hit that one well over cover and into the boundary for 4. So closing out over number 3. Cummins guilty of over pitching. It's 23 for 1.
Where should I be? The one that's separate done. Hold on, hold on. After all, I'm just human. Human. Really, it's cool. Maybe you know, or maybe you don't, but I think you do. So tell me the truth, I can't tell right now. I don't know who's who. Free block, no brickstone. Hope my son give wisdom to change all these children. This ain't life we live in. Just know we surviving. We only go 24, but we hiding. We get the money when we trap, no stipend. I got the silk on my chest, touch my chin. When I'm down and tired, I'm still grinding. Even if I 9 to 5, no lying. I like nice things. The walk off a double, that's 31 G. So I back to the trap and eat 31 keys. For the fam, my peeps, my dog, my team. We either win or we lose. It's a risk. What do you mean? If I lose, then I lose. But I still have a dream, so
So Bourne will continue. Getting his players correct fielding positions. He'll be bowling up to Michael Austin for the first time. It's Austin, he's waits. A delivery driven down to mid-wicket. A single. 1. 24 for 1. Brings Yard back into strike. Yard, who said looks in ominous form. Started this game with 81 runs. Fantastic drive to close out over number 3. He will walk to carry on for his team. Bourne's at the top of his mark. Passes Prescott about now. Driven. Parry down by the man at Chicago. It goes pretty close to the fence. The man from Law runs around. So come back for 2. So good shot again there by Yard. He's keeping it ticking over. $26 for 1. Yards, he takes his total up to 11. 2 fours. 8 deliveries faced. Was whipped up to Lawan yet again by Yard. Like he said, he looks in good form. Only a single on this occasion. Strong return coming in. It looks like Gittins at the Lawan position. 27 for 1. It's quiet work. Remember, we're very much into the power play. First 6 overs constitutes the power play. It's Bourne. Passes Prescott about now. Again, Austin driven. Can't score on this occasion. Good work by Jazz Griffith coming around to his left from a straightish mid-wicket. 27 for 1. Euphonet Spirits. Again, off the pad looking for a single. Not there. Good work from the player coming in from square leg. So Bourne into a good over here. Into his second. Conceding some 11 runs. Trying to close out over number 4. 27 for 1 is Bourne. Driven up this time again to Jazz Griffith. 1 is on. Good work there by Austin. So over number 4 comes in and trying to get up to 143. The Euphonet Experience. They're 28 for 1.
It's true. You tell me forget, I will never, ever forget. You tell me forget, what if you get us we go? You tell me forget. Nick Lord, the father, you tell me forget. You tell me to forget. That my grandma don't want to see me shine, but they hard with the cataract. And every dog with the day, and I know my mark in the oven, and tell me forget. That my dog in the ground ain't coming back. So now I play every hand in the baccarat. Just to protect my heart from the attack. You tell me forget all the things that I had. Tell me forget what you said about my dad. Tell me forget all the things that I do. My dog.
Side skipper Diego Short. He's coming in from the A&A end, the captain. Ball into Michael Austin. This pair will walk to put together a partnership. It'll move the team closer to this target of 143. See the field placement. Remember, the first 6 overs constitute the power play. Man from fine leg comes into the circle as Captain Short down the leg side. Wide signal by Rudder. So 2 more to the total. 30. 30 for 1. We're in over number 5. Austin said he will walk to get a score. Hits the ball with tremendous power once he gets going. Offside field there for Short. Again, another one down the leg side. He'll wait the signal from umpire Rudder once more. Like bye signal on this occasion. So Short just trying to get it as full as he can. Not the bad ploy at all. It brings Yard into strike. See the fielders on the offside. There's a point. There's a cover. There's an extra cover. There's a second man patrolling the ring there on that extra cover region. There's a mid off. There's a mid on. Sorry, there's a long off and a long on. The 2 men outside the circle. This time driven there by Yards. Down to that man at long off. So one more to the total. Yards seems to be in some very good nick. Austin comes back into strike. 32 for 1. Over number 5 being bowled by Captain Diego Short. Short. Time driven again to long off. Just one more again. So good work here by the Blazers team. Short keeping it down to a minimum. It brings Yard back into strike. 33 for 1. Diego Short. Getting off the inner portion of the bat, but worked out there to mid wicket. So single, one more to Yard. So this is a good over by Short in the context of things. Just going to see this in 5 runs in his first 5 deliveries. 34 for 1. Austin, he's on 4. Yard, he's on 14. Brings Austin back into strike. 1 delivery left in over number 5. Short passes right about now. A slower delivery, but work off the outside edge. Well adjusted there by Mikel Short. So over number 5 it comes in, and well bowled there by Captain Diego Short. At the end of it, Youth and Experience at 35 for 1.
Reach for a little bit. Reach for a little bit. I want to leave for a little bit. You know my trust for 1%, take for 5%, keep my love, I don't need it. And karma won't revenge, don't know how we're in life, you know that she craving. So we keep it like a secret. And if you ever got a problem, then beat it. You know my trust for 1%, take for 5%, keep your love, I don't need it. Every night go take one battle, and every day enemy still a search for the chink in the arm. And them a search for the spot where them can find me.
So 35 for 1. It's like Born to continue. Into his third. Austin hit that one powerfully. Parry down there by Griffith. And get cleaned up by Gittins on the long boundary. But getting a bit full. Austin just putting some power to that. Can't find the rope, so can't go over the rope. 36 for 1. There's 2 fours in this innings so far. On his ball! Ronald Bourne beating him for pace. And Yard, he's going to make his way back into the dugout. An excellent delivery there, ball by Ronald Bourne. Beating his man for pace. And Youth and Experience losing their second wicket. That of Jabari Yard. Ball by Bourne for 14. 36 for 2.
Blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up, blaze up. President of pass through, I can't breathe, cause my head tapping my roof. She can't sleep, she get in my mood. Don't tell my boat, one girl, I got 2. I can't move, the white boy and I'm a shoe. Straight girl, do my thing, and Sam Smith were confused. Senseless, some sense, me not have clue. My flow sick, my head chip, my shot fuse. My dog them, people chop food. My link style, my cocks them, the farm food. Link head, bar swing, now a couple tall bro. Pushing out the air, blaze it up, my gun moon. Yeah, the checkbook, don't know the score sign it. My head tap plug up, me excited. She leg might flood out and next my wrist. Me tell girl, takes my slip. To get boy pronounce, make boy sing.
So Captain Zam Braffett makes his way into the middle. What an excellent delivery by Ronald Bourne. Beating Yard for pace. Getting that one into a good area. Causing lots of trouble. 36 for 2. Youth and Experience still required 107 more runs if they're going to lift this one. Top of his mark is Bourne. A good delivery and defense is Braffett. Played back to the bowler. Bourne 2.3 overs, 1 for 13. Braffett could be very destructive on his night. He needs a score. Needs it badly. A lovely delivery again by Bourne. Bowlers got some good clicks here. Ronald Bourne getting the ball in some really good areas. Asking lots of questions. A lot fuller tonight, getting the ball in that good danger area, asking the batters to play, not giving them the arms. Braffett whips that one outside the mid wicket and over the rope just about now. Just spraying a bit on the leg side. And Braffett whips that one through mid wicket for 4. Bringing the score up to 40. 40 for 2. He moves off the mark. Zan Braffett with a 4. So just airing a little bit on the leg side. That occasion was born. He said Braffett, excited young player. Just looking to make some adjustments. Is born. Brennan is long off to mid off. Asking Griffith to come into the deep mid wicket area. He's going to strengthen this leg side. He's bringing an additional man as well over to the mid wicket, straight to mid wicket. So Bourne just trying to get it right. There's a low on and there's a deep mid wicket. The 2 men outside the 30-yard circle. This time a lovely delivery outside the offside. A groping Braffett beaten and taken there by Bolden. So over number 6 is come to an end. At the end of the power play, the youth and experience trying to get it to 143 for victory. They're 40 for 2.
We come out to shell about, just watch. We come out to shell about, just watch. Yeah, yeah. When last you've been to a party, plenty women looking so nice. We must be in paradise. When last you had a time to remember, it's only one but offender. And the drinks got down, we got the bartender. When last you been to a party, girls waking up looking naughty, and the DJ just drop a tune and the man goes a blind wine up on a shawty, and the rum just busting on the head, jumping on the eyes red. My 4 hands up to the sky and testify. Tonight when I go back home to me bed, on the left, on the right, there's so much pretty girl. Out to the carnival with a bag of green on bed, it's so critical. Send for the bad eyes, all the drinks all around me, and we having a good time. Yes, we having a good time. Just take the shot one time, come and enjoy the line. When last you've been to a party.
It's Captain Diego Stewart to continue. We bowl it to Michael Austin. Austin, he's on 6. Captain Zam Braffett, he's on 4. 143 to target. Stewart passes on par right about now, balls to Austin. And he's ball! Diego Stewart, he's on the mark tonight. Austin loses his middle stump. The 3rd wicket goes a begging. 40 for 2 becomes 40 for 3.
For the outside, everything nice, we wanna go right. The champagne, pass it till it dark out, we go all out. So fill up my cup till it capsize. Tell the bartender we need more ice, and we gon' be alright. We only got one life, so we live it now, like we living fast. Cause you never know, so I live in like it's my last. Wanna forget me for all I done, cause I know I'm perfect. But baby, I own it. I wanna live in the moment. I wanna live in the moment. Seeing is believing. From a pretty place with a pretty girl reason. Outside for the clean and every day.
So Jahidi Hines, the talented all-rounder, let's make his way into the middle. Face up to a pumped up Diego Stewart, captain of the Blazers. Youth and experience, just losing the 3rd. I can tell you what the Blazers are doing very well tonight. They're on target. They're bowling with pace at the stumps. and asking lots of questions. Diego Stewart, the captain, passes umpire right about now. Balls to Hines is allowed appeal. There's a lot of appeal for leg before. Leg by signal there by Rudder. So one more to the total. Brings captain Zan Braffett into strike 41 for 3. Over number 7 in progress. Brings captain Braffett, Zan Braffett. He said he could be a very destructive player on the night. A lot is expected of him, the captain. See, just getting the players in some strategic positions as Braffett changes his back. Facing up there to his opposite number, Diego Stewart. Just remember, there's a raffle on as well, put together by the champion of champions cricket tournament. Remember, if you see the young ladies going around, make sure to buy yourself one of these raffle tickets. You won't be disappointed. Stewart, Braffett, that one's hit over extra cover. Jazz Griffith is in attendance, can't hold on to that one and over the rope for 6. Plays that one inside out, Zan Braffett. I'm picking up a maximum. 47 for 3. So some of the prizes to be won in this raffle. First place, a $4,000 shower enclosure from Glasesco. A 55-inch Samsung TV from H&M Electronics. And the third place, a mini chiller fridge from Unique Plus. It's Braffett. He's on 10. Waits for short. Played out to Lawan for a single. So well played there by Braffett. One more to the total. He takes his tally up to 11. 48 for 3. Over number 7. Stewart, he be bowling to the young and talented Jahidi Hines. See Boland getting these players, like I said, in strategic positions as Stewart passes the umpire, but now ball to Hines, and Hines struck that one wide of that player at Lawan. Coming for a second, Zan Braffett, he would hustle, he would run hard, and he's very quick between the wickets. So a second run by Zan Braffett. Tell you, he's very quick between the wickets. He will push the score. So the 50 comes up. It's 50 for 3. We're in over number 7. Zan Braffett, on by young Jahidi Hines and pushing for a second run to bring out the 50. Still one delivery left in over number 7. Hines waits. A short passes the umpire, but no, again a full delivery, yet another single. I tell you, the feeder from Lawan is attendant. So one to close over number 7. The youth and experience trying to get to the 143, the 51 for 3.
Any drink by the bag, you be plenty. Calibre liquor shot at the century. Now the things start. Fill up me drinks to me heart and me essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. Essentials. To the head, hit the liver. We drink plenty liquor. We don't play with it. We drink, we don't play with it. In my grey suit with the grey goose. In my straight move with the same move.
51 for 3. Youth and experience. 92 required from 78 balls. Looks like it's going to be Born to complete his allotment. Before this, 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 17. Be bowling to Jahidi Hines. Hines who's on 3. Delivery short pass bowler. All time, 1. Brings captain Zion Braffett into strike, 52 for 3. Well played there by Young Hines. He's coming on to the front foot. Here's that one up to Lawan. Gittins, he's doing a lot of work. He's in the hot spots. Again, there's be looking for a second, but off the mark pretty quickly is Gittins, preventing any chance of a second. So good cricket being played here all around. You see young Gittins getting off his mark pretty quickly. It's preventing the second. Any chance of it? 53 for 3. Bourne. Slow delivery. Gittins is on it and he takes a catch. So good stuff here by Bourne, deceiving young Jahidi Hines. A slow delivery. And you can see his celebration. Losing the 4th wicket. It's a youthful experience. It's now 53 for 4.
Just yup. Bad mind. Dirty bad mind. Dirty bad mind. Them just a lava and ballet for me. I don't give up. Don't give up. Them just run off the note and sit down for me face. I don't give up. Don't give up. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. The more them talk, the more them chat, the more Jah bless me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Take your dirty mind off of me. Cause the more them talk and the more them chat, Jah bless me. Bad mind can't stress me. Them don't impress me. Them a run off them mouth and talk like the informer of the century. Pure hate and envy.
So Bourne picking up a second wicket. He said he's into his 4th and final over. 3.3 overs, 2 for 19. New players Gerard Jilts. The experienced Gerard Jilts. Living up to the near youthful experience. Just losing the youthful Jahidi Hines. In comes the experience. Gerard Jilts. They still have some depth. Still to come is Akeem Jordan. Can hit a long ball. But this pair, they would need to take it down. They need a partnership. Need it badly. As Bourne, other ideas. Full delivery. Played in defenses. Gerard Jilts. No run resulting. $53 for 4. Second game of what would have been a double header tonight. Excellent crowd was in attendance. Let's pump that one up to deep mid wicket where Jazz Griffith is in attendance. To 1. So Jilts, he gets off the mark. Bourne trying to close out his spell. 3.5 overs, 2 for 20, 54 for 4. He's asking his extra cover to fall back onto that circle. Just trying to close out his final delivery of his spell. Braffett hits that one up to long off. Fielder getting off the mark pretty quickly, preventing any chance of a second. And a strong return up to keeper Bolden. So over number 8 is completed at the end of 8 overs. They're 55 for 4.
Can't read me on paper. Sometimes I feel like a stranger. Don't know myself. Promise to be greater. And now is better than later. So I'm going for everything I want. It's new energy. Have no time for waste, man. Move that away. No waves them back. Bye. New energy. Have no time for waste, man. Move that away. No waves them back. Bye.
So Cummins is back for a second spell. Be bowling to Zion Braffett, the captain. He's on 13. Gerard Jilts, he's on 1. 55 for 4. Still require 88 more runs. 72 balls. 6 wickets. It's Cummins. Strong delivery, Brian Braffett forward. Lovely delivery to start. Braffett just defensively play that one back at the pitch to the bowler. But this is where the match is at. They brought back this strong bowler in Cummins. Tried to get Captain Braffett. Again, Braffett just defensively. Captain Stewart plays that one into mid wicket with Stewart. Good work coming around to his left, prevent any chance of a run. So, cricket smarts needed here. It's Cummins searching for that wicket. He wants to get Braffett. He's the big wicket. That's the big fish. Again, Braffett just stroked that one up to mid-on. Where a tumbling Diego Stewart running all the way around to his left from the wicket. Can't prevent the single. But I'm sure Cummins wouldn't be too perturbed. He'd be happy getting that the newer batter in Jilts. See how Jilts will deal with this one. As Cummins waits as Jilts takes his guard. 56 for 4. Over number 9. Miguel Cummins coming back for a second spell. He want to make further inroads into this batting lineup. Jilts. Very experienced Gerard Jilts. Faces up to Cummins. A full delivery ball. So just what they've asked Miguel Cummins to come back into the attack to pick up yet another wicket. And you saw Jilts losing his wicket there. Goes for one. A second wicket there for Cummins. He'd be excited. Good work by the Blazers team. It's 56 for 5. So Hakeem Jordan, the new player, make his way into the middle. Miguel Cummins, the experienced Miguel Cummins, coming back for a second spell, doing exactly what his captain is asked, picking up a wicket straight off the cuff. It brings Jordan into strike. 56 for 5. Still 87 runs required. Youth and experience. They won the toss, they elected to field, and now they have to chase. And his ball as well! Miguel Cummins, full again, unbeaten for pace, is Hakeem Jordan, losing his middle stump. 56 for 6. Youth experience in all kinds of trouble.
Everything get right, we got jam up tonight backwards. Get 2 steps to the left, I take 2 steps to the right. Now 2 steps to the left, I tell you 2 steps to the right. I wish you back up on the man. Oh Allah, here we go. I wish you jam up on the man. Oh God, I feel a vibe in this party. Tonight I go up somebody. She tell me to press up and she right back. DJ don't see this party. Getting all what I see. Let's go right back there. Get 2 steps to the left, and then 2
So it's Miguel Cummins who's on the hat trick. The new batters, Cottle. Some 2.5 overs, 3 for 16. Taking this game on the head is Miguel Cummins. He said he's on the hat trick. Cottle. Top of his mark, passes on power right now. And driven there by Cottle. Opening up a big well. Cummins, he's excited, hand on his head. But well negotiated there by Cottle. So the over comes in and picking up 2 crucial wickets in that over. 9 completed. It's 56 for 6.
See yo. It's what I'm on the mic. Everything get right. We can jam up tonight back first. Get 2 steps to the left. And then 2 steps to the right. Now 2 steps to the left. I tell you 2 steps to the right. I wish you back up on the man. Oh Lord. Here we go. I wish you jam up on the man. Oh God. I feel a vibe in this party. Tonight I know what somebody. She tell me to press up and she right back there. Hey DJ, don't stop this party. She getting all wild and wacky. Request me to hold up and she right back there. Get 2 steps to the left, and then 2 steps to the right. Now 2 steps to the left, and then 2 steps to the right. And when she back up on the man. Oh Lord.
So Ronaldo Holder replacing Ronaldo Bourne. Had a fantastic spell. Coming in from the Fusion Booty Inn. 56 for 6. Used to the experience. They needed another 87 runs. 66 balls. Some excellent captaincy there by Diogo Stewart. Bearing back his main weapon in Miguel Cummins. And prizing out 2 wickets. Said, this is good cricket. Just needed some cricket sparks from the youth and experience. Holder that's off the outer edge, running pretty close up to the boundary. And the man at third man can't protect that ball. So over the rope for yet another 4 is Aaron Braffett. He'll be fighting fire here with fire. 4 more to the total, 60 for 6. So greeted with the boundary. Off the outer edge, nevertheless. Braffett, he moves up to 18. 18 off 12 deliveries. 2 4s, 1 6. Where's this match pose? Where's the balance? Who's in the ascendancy? 6 wickets. The captain, Aaron Braffett, he's still very much there. Full delivery. Beaten. Through to the keeper, Bolden. No run resulting. 60 for 6. 83 runs required. 64 deliveries. Bourne. Holder past the umpire. Allow the appeal for a caught behind. He's asking. Both umpires thumping. Caught behind. Both umpires on move. But Holder, excellent delivery. Just beating Braffett on the outside edge. A good take there by Bolden. So another dot delivery. Lots expected here of Braffett. Let's stroke that one up to extra cover. Quick single. Misfield, but he's backed up by the sweeper. So 1. It brings Cottle into strike. 61 for 6. In course of over number 10. Just into the halfway of the bowling. Cottle. He's going for a big hit and he's bowled. Cottle loses his wicket. Holder's got his man. 61 for 7 and further trouble. Youth and experience.
Hey besties, how you feeling? How you doing? Keeping besties, you look good. You look good. Stop, hop on him, start to work up. Don't out your mouth and talk up your butt. Eyes on behind, I can't get 2 jumps. They jump and jump. Bend your back and start to work. And let me get your best effort. See one full up a shirt. You look good. No, that's it there. Push back for me, girl. That's it there. Out for your knees, girl. what? That's it there. You look sweet, girl. That's it there. You working it sweet, girl. That's it there.
So Kobe Brown makes his way into the middle. The Blazers making further inroads, 61 for 7. 9.5 overs completed. A naughty shot being played there by Revere. He needed to stick around with his captain and Bradford. But Holder, he be happy. He's picked up his wicket. Just trying to close out over number 10. One delivery left in the over. It's Kobe Brown. Waiting there for Bourne. Trying to get their feeders in adequate positions. Full delivery off the other portion of the bat. So no run resulting. So another successful over for the Blazers. They're picking up a 7th wicket. At the end of 10, the halfway mark, they're 61 for 7.
Hey besties, how you feeling? How you doing? How you keeping? Hey besties, how you looking? Don't stop, up ahead, start to work up. Throw up your mouth and talk up your foot. I ease on behind, I can't get two jumps. Like jump, catch up. Bend your back and start to work. And let me get the best effort.
So Cummins is at the top of his mark. 3 overs, no maidens, 3 for 16. We bowl into Zion Bradford, the captain. Everything rests on his shoulders here. Bradford. So into his final over is Cummins. Bowls to Bradford. Peel the ball down the leg side. No run. Just coming off the positive Bradford. So he's into his final over. Cummins. He's broken the bat of this middle order. Cummins at the top of his mark. Fantastic work by him here tonight. Strong delivery, and Bradford plays that one out to the sweeper. He gets off strike. But with that, it exposes Kobe Brown to Miguel Cummins. Cummins, who's in a very good spell. Remember, he said he's bowling at pace. It brings Brown into strike. 62 for 7. Youthful experience. Won the toss tonight. They inserted the Blazers to bat. Blazers got it to 142 for 9 and they allotted 20. Here they are, 62 for 7, 10.2 completed. It's Cummins. And his ball! Like we said, Cummins, who's full and straight tonight, beating Brown for pace. Exposing those Samson. Cummins is making further inroads. It's 62 for 8.
Call the child father. Call the babysitter. Outfit and you take it down by and the mommy step outside tonight. As you should. When I'm gonna do if the still good. When I'm gonna do if the still good. You got love handles for handle the love. And when you're walking up to the got the man good. Got the man good. Got the man good. The way I take talk, you got the man good. G-O-O-O-D. Put hands on your knees and drop it up, drop it up, back it up, snap it up. You best friend, girl, snap it up. You best friend, girl, hear what to do. Whatever you bring, girl, like Pandati. You want to go down like Pandati. You want to jump down like Pandati. Furthermore, I want Pandati.
So Miguel Cummins, who's on sound, 4 for 17. Savio Eastman, the new batter, left-hander, 62 for 8. Youthful experience, requiring 81 runs. There's only 2 wickets remaining. It's Cummins. Like he said, he's on song tonight, full and straight. He's been asking a lot of questions. Pace as well. He said some fantastic captaincy by Diego Stewart. He's went to his talisman and he hasn't disappointed. So for the left-hander, you've got that third man going on the fence. Cummins passes rather to Eastman. A quick delivery outside the offside, cleanly taken there by Bolden. Fantastic work by the young Glouseman. 62 for 8. But Cummins, fantastic effort tonight. Pace. 2 legal deliveries left in his spell. And he's beaten. I tell you, a quick delivery goes down to third man, beaten Savio Eastman for pace. Didn't even go for a run. 10.5 overs, 62 for 8. Cummins into his final delivery in this spell. What a fantastic night he's had. 3.5 overs, 4 for 17. And Eastman is long forward, solid in the defense. Zion Braffett refuses a single. As over number 11 comes to an end. At the end of it, it's 62 for 8, but some fantastic figures by Miguel Cummins. 4 overs, no maidens, 4 for 17.
Balance the clutch, girl. Balance the clutch. Balance the clutch, girl. Balance the clutch.
Sister.
My God. Balance the clutch, girl. Me and Manuel. You getting all like you is the animal. You never hear about Jalon Samuel. She never hear about. I'm morning, Miss Pippi. Oh, so pretty. You the kind of sticky that will break off her. You the kind of sticky that will break off her. You the kind of sticky that can break off her. But all fear me. All fear me. All fear me. I want you all fear me.
So Holder, swing ball in the second. Let's see. Be bowling to captain Zion Braffett. Got a breeze coming across the ground as Holder bringing his man forward. Braffett defensively back to the bowler. No run resulting. Like we said, a strong breeze coming across the grounds as we speak. It's Holder. Braffett hitting that one hard down to Gittins at Lawan. 1 is all they'll be. He'll be very disappointed, Braffett. Just the second delivery, and he's exposed Eastman. Ronaldo Holder. Brings Eastman into strike. 63 for 8. We're in the course of over number 12. See Bourne. Top with his mark. The left-handed Savio Eastman to face up. Full delivery by Eastman. Stroke up to man stationed directly behind the bowler's arm. So 1. So Eastman, he's off the mark. 64 for 8. Youth and experience. The target is 143. 79 more runs required. 51 deliveries. Braffett, he's on 21 and comes into strike. Good delivery again. Again to Joshua Moore, stationed directly behind the bowler's arm. 1 more to the total. 65 for 8. Again, Eastman comes back into strike. There's a very strong breeze coming across the grounds here. Eastman again pumped that one straight back down the ground again. Yet another single. Joshua Morris again getting quickly off the boundary, preventing the chance of a second. So 66 for 8. Let's Holder into his final delivery of over number 12. Sam Braffett, the captain, a lot of work to do. Sam again, pump up to extra cover. 1. So over number 12 comes to an end. At the end of it, there's 67 for 8, the youth and experience. So Captain Braffett, like I said, a lot of work for him if he's going to get across the line for his team. The captain, Diego Short, he said, fantastic move by him to bring back Miguel Cummins, who really broken the middle order of this team. But now the captain himself, he's back. 2 overs, 1 for 16 before this. The ball into his opposite number, Braffett. Let's work that one down to fine leg. Players in attendance, he's trying to pull that one. Fantastic work, looks like Bourne. 1 to get. So 2 more to the total. Braffett, he moves up to 25. 69 for 8. Captain Stewart, he will walk to close out this innings. A strong delivery. Defended there by Braffett. It's a well ball there by Stewart. It's full and straight. Can't get onto that one is Braffett. Defended back to the bowler. So I'm a slow delivery. Hit up to Lawan. The one looking for a single. For second, that is. So single is all they'll get. So good work. Looks like Morris. That brings the left-handed Savio Eastman back into strike. 70 for 8. Eastman, he's on 2. Supporting his captain, Braffett. 26 off 24. 2 4s, 1 6. 73 runs required. 45 deliveries. Left-handed Eastman. It's at the top of his mark, making sure all the fielders are in correct positions. His captain, Short. Playing a miss. Good take again there by Bolden. So good delivery by Captain Short. 12.4 overs. 70 for 8. Stem the floor of the wickets. Eastman is offering support to his captain. Let's see, await the signal from the umpire. Wide signal by the umpire. So 2 more to the total. See a bit animated out there in the middle. 72 for 8. It's Bourne. It's getting up there, offering some suggestions. He's short. Only respond. He said just need to get his radar going again. Diego Stewart. Ball outside the off stump. Beaten on the off stump. So the over is come to an end. 13 completed. 72 for 8.
I say load me up with the aisle. Everything I to spoil from grandma good unto child. They've been wanting this for a while. Be with them in a style. When stars align, greatness outshines all hatred in space and time. So still we rise. The grace and with faith in the morning, with chains and high. I am a backpack and I'm ready. Rum in the backpack and I'm ready.
So Roach, he's being introduced into the attack. Captain Zayn Bradford, he's on 26 off 24. 2 4s, 1 6. A lot is expected of him. 71 runs still required. Still another 7 overs. So Roach, he'll be bowling up to Captain Bradford. His first delivery. Bradford off the back foot to long off, a single. Looking for a second, hustling a second, and he's going to the right. Very quick between the wickets is Bradford. The fielder opting to go up to the wicket keeper is in, but Bradford, he was safely home. Well hustled too. 74 for 8. He's on 28. So Roach says he's having a good tournament. Romario Roach. Here's Bradford. Waits for his man. Passes umpire Prescott. Sames go for a big drive again. 1 is all it'll be. Good work. They look like Holder. So doing some fantastic work in the outfield. 1 brings Eastman into strike. He's on 2 off 7 deliveries. Defenders stoutly offered good support to his captain. This is Roach. How will he go to the left-handed Eastman? Roach passes the umpire, but no, Eastman the ball down the leg side. Wide signal by Prescott. So 2 more to the total. 77 for 8. They want to close out this innings, but some resistance is being added here. A caught behind. So Eastman is good. Gotta go. A fantastic catch there by Bolden. You saw Roach run that one across the left-hander and coming up with fantastic catches, Bolden. So losing the 9th wicket, youth and experience is 77 for 9.
In the rain, I feel like a dashing in the rain, I feel like a calamity. In the rain, I feel like a dashing in the rain. Oh, when you give me the grease, oh, grease it down. Oh, when you give me the grease, oh, grease it down. Oh, when you give me the grease, oh, grease it down. Oh, when you give me the grease, oh, grease it down. She like it thick, bitch. She like it black, black. She like it smooth, like a black. Some more overview, baby. Some more overview, baby. Some more overview, baby. Some more overview, baby. Oh, grease it down. Oh, when you give me the grease, oh, grease it down.
77 for 9. Nathan Clark makes his way into the middle. Facing up to Mario Roach. 13.4 overs gone. Roach will walk to finish off this innings. Ball to Clark. And his ball! An excellent delivery there by Clark. On the back foot and beaten. So Romario Roach, he's taken out 2 consecutive wickets in 2 deliveries to bring this game to an end. Excellent work there by the Blazers. Youth and experience winning the toss and then sending the Blazers to bat. They got up to 142 for 9 in their 20 overs. In their turn at the wicket, they could only manage 77 in some 13.5 overs, meaning a victory for the Blazers, winning by some 65 runs. Can tell you our man in the match for tonight is Miguel Cummins. Excellent figures by him. 4 overs, no maidens, 4 for 17. And really breaking up this middle order of the youth and experienced team. What an impressive bowling performance by him. DJ.
I like this rhythm. I like this rhythm. I like it a lot.
Problem? We don't need jam, all we party as one. I don't care who I'm a man. Come on, we don't need jam. What happens next to party? Party, party. 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 Man like problem, shall and ritual. What the girl and then she back home. After we just a brush she back home. She said she is the lesbian. Which part of lesbian you come from? She said that she have a man, I tell she is. Girl, I don't care who have a man. Come on, we don't need jam. All we party as one. I don't care who have a man. Come on, we don't need jam. What happens next to party? Party, party. 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 You're rich. All the time he come to fetty man like a police horse. God in the woman, he don't want nobody that's it for. Don't you want to dance your man, he just standing there. Please tell your man, excuse me, girl, I don't care who have a man. Come on, we don't need jam. All we party as one. I don't care who have a man. Come on, we don't need jam. What happens next to party? Party, party. 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 All right, now then, all of the can for the jam, all the girls in the band. But down on them up of a night, no business like to keep a jam. Just drop the thing like a bomb, bring it back and take a jam. Rock it, man, rock it, loaded like passenger van. Girl, I don't care who have a man. Man, we don't need jam. All we party as one. I don't care who have a man. Come on, we don't need jam. What happens next to party? Boy, how we looking there?
I hope you find someone else. Oh, I hope you find someone else. Oh, to love you like I do. Oh, to love you like I do. Wow, I tell you all what I get in is me please. We won't say papa's off. We won't say papa's off. Whoa. I tell you all what I get in is me please. We won't say papa's off. We won't say papa's off. What? Every day is stress. Yeah, I cannot take it, baby, next. Look, God. Wow, every day is stress. Yeah, I cannot take it, baby, next. Wow. I hope you'll find someone else. Oh, I hope you'll find someone else. Oh, to love you like I do. Oh, to love you like I do.
My belly big, like a cushion. I never hungry. I don't worry. You make a story on my belly.